Smoked burgers topped with grilled bacon and pub cheese? Heck yeah. Today we're making my award-winning smoked pub burger. I mean, look at that. Beer and bacon just really make this burger. Enough talking, go watch the recipe, I'm gonna eat. Bacon! All right, so we're gonna start with bacon. We're gonna smoke this alongside the burger. So let's make a glaze. We're gonna start with some brown sugar, little bit of Dijon as well, about a tablespoon here. And then use your favorite hot sauce. A lot of times I'll use sriracha. Today I'm gonna be using a fire red hot sauce. We're gonna mix this in here. This fire red hot sauce is great. It's got some guajillo chili peppers. It's got some blood oranges. So it's gonna have a little bit of nice citrus and heat. And then I'm just gonna mix this together, just these three ingredients. You can see it'll mostly dissolve the sugar, just be kind of a nice thin paste. And then I'll brush this right on the bacon. This should not be a very thick coat, in fact, pretty thin, because you don't want the sugar to burn, plus we're gonna glaze both sides. Okay, I'll flip the bacon over, and we'll give these a glaze as well. All right, there we have our glazed bacon. I'm not putting this tray on the smoker. I'll put the individual strips. Let's set these aside and prep the burgers. All right, so I've got 2 pounds of beef here. These are gonna be some big suckers. I'm gonna divide these as close as I can to 4 burgers. This is 80-20 blend. We're gonna form it just enough and push on the inside in the middle here. That way it doesn't swell up when it's smoking. Crazy, these half-pound burgers, man, they look a lot bigger. There you go, nicely formed patties. Today we're gonna be seasoning them with my Canyon Crust beef rub to get a nice crust. See what I did there with the name? Flip them over carefully. All right, so make sure they're generously seasoned because these are half-pound suckers. So today I'm using the Yoder Smokers charcoal flat top. Let's throw a little pecan in there. Let's load up the burgers closest to the flame so that the bacon doesn't overcook. Smoking some bacon. There we go. So I'm gonna close the lid and let these cook for about 30 minutes before I check. That way I could rotate the burgers. So while the burgers are smoking, let's go ahead and make the pub cheese. It's gonna start with 3 cups of hand-shredded cheddar cheese. So it's really important that you use hand-shredded cheese over pre-shredded because those come with cornstarch or other fillers. It just doesn't have the same texture. I found that putting the cheddar cheese in first actually ends up in a smoother result quicker. Okay, we're gonna drop in our clove of garlic. We've got half a block of cream cheese. So I've got 1 chipotle or about a tablespoon of chipotle and adobo sauce. I'm gonna add a little extra. Tablespoon of Dijon, a little bit of Worcestershire, crack of black pepper, then a tablespoon of Sedona sand. So this is my seasoned chili powder. It's got all the flavors of chilies, herbs, spices, and it does have a little bit of salt in it too. If you're not gonna use this, you're missing out, but what you'd wanna do is add a little bit of chili powder and then a little bit of salt to balance it out. Okay, time to blend. Make sure your blender's off before plugging it in. Okay, I'm gonna pour in a little bit of the beer just to help it get going, and then we'll stream in the rest. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, nice and creamy. Do a little taste test. Oh, that is the perfect consistency. Oh man, that's the stuff. It's so incredibly smooth because the high-speed blender with the beer just aerated everything. You just can't get the same texture with the food processor. So check that out. Perfect texture, super nice and creamy, light and airy. This is money. If you don't have chives, you can always use the greens from green onions too. The chives really make this sauce pop. All right, so good news, the burgers are actually almost done. The bacon's not, so I'll just grill that up when I sear the burgers. These are right around that 125-ish mark. So yeah, these are ready to be seared. Let's slide this grate over here. I'm gonna carefully flip these. There we go. All right, let's get the burgers off. and we'll grill up that bacon. Oh my gosh, this smell is so good. Can't forget those buns. Gotta toast that in that bacon and beef fat. All right, so let's assemble this. First we got house-made pickles. These actually have a little bit of that red ale in the brine as well. Next, of course, we've got a delicious smoked burger. Plop. And we'll do, let's go ahead and do 2 strips of bacon. I like to fold them this way and that way. Then we'll go ahead and smash the bun down with the beer cheese sauce. Oh my God. Let's go ahead and make another one for good measure. You can never be too careful. You know, it's important to make sure the flavors are the same. There we go. Right, I made a few of them. Might have tried one. I mean, you can't blame me. Look at this guy. This is crazy. Oh, I can't take it. I gotta eat some. That's so good. I don't even want to talk about it. I really just want to eat this burger. Oh my God. Oh, the beard. You can see all the delicious layers. The smoke is strong. You taste the beer. You've got that sharp pepper and the garlic and the chilies from the canyon crust, and then the hot sauce that's glazed onto this bacon, plus the just soft, pillowy bun. Oh.